Well, the gloss appears to be coming off the Irish bailout before it's properly begun. The lack of detail has unnerved the markets, and the suggestion that the government in Dublin could fall before an emergency budget, of which the bailout is part, has added to the sense of gloom, with all eyes now on who could be next. I'm joined now from London by Jan Randolph, Head of Sovereign Risk at IHS Global Insight. Jan Randolph, welcome to Late Line Business.
Very pleased to be here. Thank you.
Now, Ireland's acceptance of this bailout was meant to smooth market nerves. Why didn't it?
Well, first of all, they were reluctant to accept it. Now that they have, the government's cracking up. They're going to have to introduce another round of austerity and new question marks about whether there's going to be a government in place to execute these plans.
Yes, there are calls now for the Irish Prime Minister to resign. What if the Irish government falls and the emergency budget, which is part of all this bailout, falls with it?
Well, there's a lot of pressure now as a result of having accepted this IMF-EU support package. There are consequences and political consequences, and who wants to be associated with this another round of austerity. I think the current government will carry on. They'll pass the budget in the national interest, and then elections. We'll see elections and a fresh mandate for a new government early next year.
At the moment, the 12.5% corporation tax is not part of any austerity package, any change to this corporations tax. And yet I noticed as late as yesterday, Germany calling for a lift in that level. Do you think that will happen?
I don't think it will, actually. It's a bit of a red herring. These sorts of tax rates are usually considered government or sovereign prerogative. But what the EU and the IMF can say is you need to get your budget deficit down to this percentage level. It's up to the Irish how to actually do that with their taxes and with their revenues. So there's still a lot of room for manoeuvre in terms of the specifics of how to actually close that budget deficit. But the real problem isn't the fiscal position, it's the